What's up guys? Welcome back to another Anime Rangers X video. And in this video, I'm going to be grinding for the new JoJo units in the newest update. I'm going to be obtaining them, evolving them, rolling some traits on them, and all that stuff. Now without further ado, let's get straight to it. Okay, so as you can see, we have 4 new units, which are Gappy, Wonder of You, Jotaro Over Heaven, which is the evolved version of Jotaro, and we also have Rohan. So far, the only unit I have is Jotaro, which is the unevo version, and I'm going to be grinding for Gappy next. So in order to get Gappy, I'm going to need to grind the Ascension event, and if I get lucky, I can get him with a 0.25%. But if I'm unlucky, then I'm going to have to try to get him in the capsules. So I'm going to be AFK grinding this new event, and I'm going to be seeing you on the next day. I'm just going to be AFK grinding this overnight, so I'll see you when I wake up. Okay guys, so it's now the next day, and guess what? I was able to get 4 Gappies. Even though he's a 0.25%, it's so much easier to get him. I was also able to get 1,453 Ascension capsules. So let's now go ahead and open them. Okay, I'm just gonna open 500 first. Okay, we now have Rohan, some more Rohans. Okay, we're getting too many Rohans. Okay, I was able to get some Reaper capsules. This is where you can get the Reaper gear. I was also able to get Funny capsules. Now this is where you can get the gear from Funny Valentine. Okay, from opening 500 of the capsules, I was able to get nearly 30 of Artist. Wasn't Artist on a 1% drop rate? How did I get so many of him? Anyway, let's just open all of them at once. Okay, I think my game lagged. Okay, it definitely lagged. Oh my god! Okay, I'm now back in the game, and for some reason, I lost all my progress from earlier. As you can see, I have all my capsules back, so I'm just gonna be opening all of them again. Okay, all my Gappies are still here, so that's good. Now let's open all of this. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch. Oh, I got a Shiny Gappy. Nice. One thing about the Shiny Gappy though, I don't really like the shiny version. I don't like the color of his clothes. Okay, I was able to get another Gappy. Also, I made a mistake with the drop chance of Artist. I don't think it's 1%. It's Gappy that's 1%. For Artist, I'm not sure what the drop rate is. Okay, I'm getting too much of Rohan. Another Gappy, another Gappy, another one, and another Gappy, another one, Gappy again, another one, another one. Okay, Gappy is just too easy to get. Okay, 147 Reaper capsules and 148 Funny capsules. Okay, I'm just gonna open 50 of these first. Pink cloaks, revolver, boots, and hair curls. Let's also open 50 of the Reaper capsule. Okay, I can pretty much equip all the Reaper and Funny capsules, gear on all of my units and my whole team. I also forgot to use the new codes, so I'm just going to be using them real quick. W Adam and the planners. Okay, some chests and capsules. Super sorry for delayed peak. Okay, some soul fragments, stat boosters, 1 more week. Okay, a bunch of Boros capsules, and the last one is JoJo update 7.6. Okay, so I'm just gonna open all of those real quick. Okay, 583 capsules. Okay, no Boros. Now for the Fateful chests. Okay, so Jotaro's questline I think is bugged right now, so I don't think I'll be able to grind for his Ranger. So until that gets fixed, I'm just going to be grinding for Gappy's evolution, Wonder of You, and I don't think Rohan has an evolution. Okay, let's now head to stats potential. Okay, I was able to get a total of 16 Gappies. So since I was able to get a shiny, I might as well roll on him and get traits on him. Okay, now to use the stat boosters, I'm just going to put them all at O, because once I evolve him, he is gonna have O plus on everything. Okay, so I now have O on everything. Next, let's roll some traits on him. Okay, so we're only gonna get Sovereign. Okay, this is taking longer than usual.
A few inches later.
Okay, I was finally able to get Sovereign. Okay, I'm just gonna delete some of my artists because I have way too much. Now I'm also gonna limit break my Gappy. Okay, breaks max. Now let's also feed him. Okay, so in order to evolve Gappy, we're gonna need to go to quests and then trials and then complete all his quests right here. Okay, so I was able to complete some of them. Oh, and by the way, if you guys didn't know, this quest right here, clear Ascension event 10 times with Gappy. So this, I don't know if the wording is the problem or is it just bugged. But for some reason, you just need to equip only Gappy on your team and then make your friends join you and then let them carry you. So it's only gonna work if you have only Gappy on your team, no other units. Okay, but before I start with Gappy's quests, I'm first gonna try to get Wonder of You. So Wonder of You is in the Ranger stages. As you can see, 0.5%. Toru. But before I'm gonna be able to do that, I'm first gonna need to complete story mode. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Okay, so I'm in chapter 9 now. Okay, now in chapter 10. After this, I'm gonna be able to do the ranger stages. Okay, finally done. Okay, let's now go to play, create room, and ranger stages. Okay, so I don't know if it's a bug or something, but on every act, it's just the same chance for everything.
What?
It might just be a visual bug, so I'm still gonna be doing Act 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna be AFK grinding this, and hopefully in about an hour or so, I finally get Toru. Now the reason why I'm gonna wait about an hour is because Toru is only a 0.5%. Now it might just be a visual bug, but it's probably just a bit higher than that if it was bugged. Okay, so I'll be back when I finally get Toru. Okay, so I've been AFK for about 2 or 3 hours now. So let's go and check if we finally got Toru. Okay, let's check our inventory. Okay, wow. So we were able to get 6 Torus. So in order to evolve Toru, we're gonna also need to complete his quest line. Okay, so Gappy and Toru have the same quest in their quest line. It says 200 waves in Wall of Infinite Ice Infinite mode, and for Gappy he also has the same quest. So I'm gonna be doing infinite mode, but before that I'm gonna roll on Toru. Okay, I'm just gonna pick any Toru and then only go for sovereign. Okay, my server's not laggy anymore. As you can see, I'm able to roll traits super fast. Okay, this is actually taking so long because I've spent like over 1,000 rerolls and I still don't have my sovereign. Oh my goodness. I think I've gotten duplicator 5 times already. Okay, it's 6 times already. What's happening? Is the game broken? Why can't I get a sovereign?
A few inches later.
Finally got my sovereign. What? I don't even know how many trait rerolls I've spent. I probably spent like a minimum of 2k. Okay, let's also limit break him. And then stats potential. Okay, so I'm gonna set all of this to O. Wait, you know what? I'm actually just gonna make them into O+, because both Gappy and Toru have quests where they need to deal a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna make all of them into O+. Okay, let's do the same for Gappy. Okay, now I'm just gonna unequip all my units and then only use Gappy and Toru. Okay, let's level up Toru. Okay, so I think I'm also gonna be equipping some support units to make them deal better damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna be using Giorno, Ishtar, because Ishtar has a passive where she buffs any allied units. As you can see here, nearby allies gain 10% SPA and 5% damage while in Ishtar's range. Also gonna be using Omega. I'm also gonna be doing an evolved tier on both of them. So for Toru, it's Hyper, and it's the same for Gappy. Now for their curses, they're probably gonna need ability damage and ability cooldown. Okay, I was able to get a good roll. Now for Toru, okay, I think I'm just gonna keep this for now. And as for their gear, I'm just gonna be using the Soul of Pure Agony. Okay, I think this might be the best build for Gappy. I'll also be using the same stuff for Toru. Okay, so I'm gonna do one round in the Ascension event because it says in one of the quests that I need to clear Ascension event 10 times with Gappy. And as I said earlier, I need to only equip Gappy, but I want to check if it's fixed. Okay, I said I was gonna do one round, but I forgot that Dio here has 400 billion HP. So I'm just gonna take off Toru for now, and I'm gonna be equipping Gilgamesh. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna unequip Toru for now and then use Gilgamesh. I'm also gonna be using the Soul of Pure Agony on my Gilgamesh first. Okay, let's go ahead and try. Okay, I'm doing much better damage now. Okay, finally finished it once. Now let's see if it counts in my quest. Okay, so it actually counted that one clear. So thankfully they fixed it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this quest first since it's already fixed. So I'm just gonna be AFK grinding this, and I'll be back when I finish it. Okay, so I've been AFK for about 20 or 30 minutes now. So after this round, I'm gonna be going back to the lobby. Okay, finish the round. Okay, let's go ahead and check our quests. Okay, I was able to now complete it. So I am now going to be doing the 200 waves in Wall of Infinite Ice Infinite. So I'll be taking off Gilgamesh and I'm gonna put Toru back. Okay, let's go to play, create room, infinite stage, and then the last world. Let's do Nightmare. Okay, so I'm only gonna be doing 20 or 30 waves at a time, and then I'm going to restart the match so that it's going to be faster. I'm going to be able to complete more waves by doing that. I'm going to be able to complete more waves faster by doing that. Okay, so I've been AFK in Infinite for a while now, and I finally finished the 200 waves in Infinite mode. Also done with Gappy. Okay, so I said earlier that Jotaro's questline is bugged. I didn't really know which one specifically, but I think it was the damage quests, because I think the ones for Toru and Gappy are also bugged, because as you can see, I need to deal 750 million damage with Toru. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the test place and show you how much damage my Toru has actually done already. Okay, so if we check my units, as you can see, it says here that Toru has been doing so much damage already, and it's the same with Gappy. He now has a total damage of 106 billion. But if we check Toru in the quests, it only says that I've done 205 million, even though I was already doing billions in test mode. It's also the same with Gappy. It says I've only done 7 billion. Okay, so I've been checking Discord, and I think it only counts the basic attacks from these characters. So ability damage doesn't count, which is so annoying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be going AFK in the test place until I reach enough damage, because it does still count even though I'm just in the test place. Okay, so I've been AFK for a few hours now, and I finally finished Gappy's last quest. I was able to do 50 billion damage. So we're gonna claim that, and then we're gonna get the star bubble. I was also able to complete Toru's quest, which is the 750 million damage. So I'm still gonna need to do 2 quests, which is 100 ranger stages and 100 story stages. But before that, I'm gonna be evolving Gappy. Okay, so we have the star bubble, confirm, and we now finally have the beyond Gappy. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Gappy is the most overpowered DPS in the game right now. So if I were you, I would be grinding for him. Okay guys, so I AFK grinded story mode, and I was now able to complete the 100 stages. So all I need to do now is Ranger stage 100 times with Toru. So that's what we're gonna do. After I complete this, we're finally gonna be able to evolve Toru. Okay, I've been AFK grinding for about 30 minutes now, and I think we finally finished the quest. Okay, I was able to do the 100 stages in
the beginning.
Okay, so I was able to do the 100 stages finally. So we're gonna claim that, and then we can finally claim the cursed cane. Okay, and I think we can finally evolve him. Okay, so that's the only thing we need, and we finally evolved Wonder of You. Okay, nice. Okay, so I initially wanted to grind for Jotaro as well, but I think his questline is still bugged and I don't think I'll be able to complete his questline. I think it's this one, the one with Vampire Emperor. So right now, I don't think it's possible to actually evolve Jotaro. Okay, so I'm just gonna be showcasing Gappy and Wonder of You. So for Wonder of You, he has 4 passives. Okay, so this is his first passive. If you want to read it, you can just pause the video. And this is his second passive. This is his third passive. And lastly, this is his fourth passive. Okay, so for Gappy's passives, you can just pause the video if you want to read it. And these are the effects of Bubble, Chained, and Explosion. This is his second passive, third passive, and these are his fourth and fifth passive. Okay, so I will now be showcasing them. I'm also going to be equipping some support units, which are Omega, Giorno, Griffith, and Ishtar. As for the build, this is the build that I'm going to be using for Gappy. And for Wonder of You, this is the build that I'm going to be using for him. To be honest, I'm not sure if I should be using the revolver. I'm not sure if I should use the Gold Sword or the Reaver or Ethereal Lance, but I'm just going to be using the revolver for now. Okay, let's now head to the test place. Okay, so I can't really show his stats on his last upgrade because he has a passive where every time he does a basic attack, his damage increases. As you can see, his damage and ability damage is going up so high. As you can see, it keeps increasing every time he does a basic attack. So I'm pretty sure there's no explanation needed. If you want an overpowered DPS, just go for Gappy. He's super overpowered. Okay, so I'm now gonna restart this. Okay, so these are the stats of Wonder of You on his last upgrade. He is also pretty overpowered. He's probably like top 2 or top 3 DPS. So I guess that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.